Okay, guys, so, whoa, 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 again. Whoa. What the? Why does this keep happening? It's like. Okay, guys, so, I look like a turtle. I look like a turtle, look at that. Hi, drugs. Okay, so yesterday I was supposed to have my surgery, and but that didn't happen because on Monday we left the hospital after doing all those tests, and my surgeon, it wasn't in Houston. Like he just flew around like the whole country, like the whole world probably, but I know the whole country. And when we left the hospital, he like landed in Houston. He like went to the hospital, like going through like all the tests and like yeah. So he was like, he can't do the surgery because my EKG, there's like something wrong with it. Something about my heart and lungs. So they canceled my surgery. It was supposed to be yesterday at like 6, 7, something like 6 or 7. It was supposed to be at 6, but I think they said it was gonna start at like 7 or 8. Yeah. And yesterday I went to Herman's Texas Children's Hospital. I think that's what it was called. I have it on my arm still, this thing. No, it doesn't say. Yeah, I think that's what it was called. But I went there and waited like 4 hours to get an EKG. And it was supposed to be at 9 o'clock. But when we got to the hospital, we parked. And the elevator was like really weird because it said to like, because we were on the first floor to park. And like you push a button, you'll push like 3, 4, 5, 6 or whatever. But it keeps taking you to a car garage. And we were like, what is happening here? And so this one person, I think it was a person and like their daughter and then a mom. So they all got like on the elevator and they pushed number 2 and so we were like, oh, that's where you go. So like instead of like, so you have to like push number 2 and then once you get on floor 2, it takes you like into the hospital, like actually the hospital. And then like you take all these other elevators to like other floors of the hospital. So we were so confused. Cause like you push like number 7, it takes you like to garage 7. It was weird, but we got lost because it's like this hospital is like it's like 3 hospitals put together. Like okay, so this is for my people in Tulsa. You guys know like how you have St. Francis, St. John, and like Hillcrest or something like I think that's what it's called. It's like those 3 put together. It's crazy, and it's like you don't know where you're going. But like St. Francis is like bigger than like this hospital, but like put together, you know what I mean? No bueno. So, we got lost. We took like 10 elevators to like different floors, different parts of the hospital. Then we go back up, then we go back down, then up, down. Then we go this way and that way, and it was just crazy. And then we had to like walk outside, and they were like doing a bunch of construction just to get to the other part of the hospital. And it was crazy. And then we like walked into one room, and it was like the lady told us to go that way, so we went that way. And then when we went there, they said, you're in the wrong spot. You got to go this way and then take that elevator. Blah, 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 blah. It would take like, a long time to get there. But so we did that, and then they would tell us the same thing. You're in the wrong spot. You got to go this way, that way. So we were like, what's happening here? And so we didn't get there until seriously the same time that my doctor's. So it was crazy, and we didn't get to like so we finally like made it to like the EKG spot, but we got there at 9 o'clock when my thing was supposed to start. But when we got there, they said it wasn't gonna start until 10, but they told us that it was gonna start at 9 o'clock or whatever. And so we sat there and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited until like 12 o'clock or 11. I think it was 11:30. It was, I don't know, but we had to like sign a bunch of paperwork, and then we waited, and there were some crazy people at the hospital, some crazy people. And they finally called us back and I got an EKG done. It took like 30 minutes. It took a long time and it hurt. Like they had the thing. It was like when you get pregnant or something. Like do those weird things with the ultrasound. But they were like doing it on my chest and it was like on my ribs and like jamming into my ribs over here and it hurt. And then they did it on my stomach and they like went up here because they're trying to like see my heart and then like my right or left the lung. I think my lung right here like crushed or something, kinda. And then they were trying to get my heart, and so eventually they got it, and they sent it to my hospital, which I don't go to that Texas Children's Hospital because the hospital I was at was like a Texas Children's Hospital, but my surgery's at Shriners in Houston. So they like transferred like all that stuff to Shriners, and then they called us back and said I'm good to go on Thursday, which is tomorrow for my surgery. And yeah, so I should be a-okay for my surgery. I'm not as nervous as I was like when I came here and on the way here and like on my pre-op day, but I'm still kind of nervous. But I feel a lot more better though. So yeah, I'm not sure what our plans are for today. I just got the whole room to myself. Can you guys even see me? I feel like I don't know if you guys can't even see me. This chair's weird. But yeah guys. Yeah. I'm just kidding, I don't use this stuff. But I keep looking at the screen like the actual camera, like the camera. I'm looking at the screen. But let's get this vlog started, guys. Let's get this vlog started. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Boom.